Aquaba. It's time for player ratings. Obviously, we've just beaten West Ham 6-0 at their place. And listen, we've been watching games.
Nicky Hawkins. Where are you?
Where are you? And we've been watching games all week in build up to this on Showmax Premier League. You'll be able to stream every live Premier League game on there. You can have literally the Premier League in your pocket.
Premier League in your pocket.
And what else do we have in our pocket right now?
We've got 3 points in our pocket. That's what we've got right
exactly
now.
That.
3 points in our pocket.
Well, it's time to get your player ratings, Robbie. Chief Robbie. Let's get into this. David Raya in goal today, Robbie. What'd you give him?
Oh, David Raya was excellent today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Caught everything nice. Distribution brilliant.
It's quick, yeah.
The way he distributed the ball so quickly, he's been doing brilliantly. It's getting better every game, you know. 7. Didn't really have nothing to do.
That's what I was waiting for. That's your typical
but when he got the ball, the way he distributed it, moved it, I like the way he's doing that now, really quick.
Yeah.
So he's starting to be a real danger.
Yeah, 7's fair.
Yeah.
A clean sheet. I think he had 1 shot on target. Fair enough. Let's go to our right back, Ben White.
Yeah. Good game by Ben White today. Listen, it's a clean sheet. Snubbed out all the threats from West Ham. I mean, they had nothing going forward because of our defence. So, yeah, it's a good game by Ben White. 7.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, didn't really see too much. He done what he
got
needed to
forward
do.
sometimes, showed some little overlapping runs to help out Saka.
Yeah.
Superb.
Okay, let's go to William Saliba. I saw Jared Bowen trying to get physical. He said, yo.
Jared Bowen's marked out of the game. I mean, very brave of David Moyes to think that Jared Bowen alone is going to be able to deal with Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was a bit of dumb tactics. You've got to get a bit more help up there for him. And they had him in his pocket, you know what I mean? And Saliba scored as well, a very important goal.
Yeah, of course.
I think it was the first goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, Saliba was excellent today. 8. Got forward a lot.
He did. Oh, yeah, you were saying that every time he was
because they were so deep. They were so deep, he was just like, all right, let me just drive forward, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's go to another goal scorer. You reminded me of William Saliba scoring. Gabriel Magalhaes.
The Twin Towers, you know what I mean? They were both a tower of strength today. Yeah. He was brilliant as well. He scored as well. Yeah. Another goal from a set piece. You know, wow, I mean, both of them were brilliant today. 8 out of 10 for Gabriel as well. He's such an important player. We saw some little things that he said regarding at the start of the season when he was left out of the team, but he's not looked back, and he has been absolutely outstanding and an essential player in this Arsenal team who often goes under the radar because he's consistently good.
Other fans always say, like, you know, you haven't got the best Premier League centre-back pairing.
We have. I feel we have.
Yeah, they always say you need to relax, Arsenal fans, but...
No, you name me a better one. The only one that comes close... Listen, Van Dijk and... There's some good pairings. Yeah. Van Dijk and Konate is a good pairing. Yeah. You know, City have got a good pairing, but I just think that these two, this season, have been so consistent. I'm sure we got the best defensive record anyway, so what does that tell you?
Exactly. Let's go to left-back. I think a lot of Arsenal fans... were worried, but they were, I believe. Ones I spoke with, Jakub Kiwior against Mohamed Kudus, especially, you know, being here in Ghana, you heard everyone, like,
They're all worried about it before the start of the game. And, you know, at the start of the game, right at the start of the game, he made a little error.
He did.
Kudus was in. We managed to deal with that. He made another little slip up, but then after that, he was brilliant. Yeah. I thought he put in a solid performance. Most of his work was done defensive, didn't really get forward loads, but I thought, solid enough by Kiwior. He's learning the position a bit better. I give him a 7.
7 for Jakub Kiwior. Let's go to, you know, feel like Declan Rice. you know.
Declan Rice.
Do the Declan. What a performance from him today, Robbie. Well, what rating do you give him?
Yeah, listen, over here, you know, everywhere we've been, there's been a constant arguing or constant question we're asked. Which jollof rice is better? Ghanaian jollof rice or Nigerian jollof rice? You get asked that everywhere you go here, 100%. Right? But there's no disputing today who's the best rice, and that was Declan Rice.
Aye! You like that one? You've been waiting to drop that one. That was a good one.
What a goal by Declan Rice, right? He got his revenge over all those bad minds West Ham fans have been booing him. I don't understand it. The guy was a great servant for your club. He captained you to your first bit of silverware in decades, right? And you're booing him. Come on, he had to move on. You knew he was moving on, right? And today he silenced the haters, didn't he?
Yeah.
Declan Rice silenced the haters. You
Massively.
know what I mean? What a goal. He didn't celebrate. He still showed a lot of class. Yeah. Didn't celebrate, didn't want to rub it in. But that was a phenomenal performance by him today. He did everything. Remember I said to you in the warm-up, in the preview, I said to you that he's had 2 bad games so far. First of all, he might have been shocked by the response he got from the West Ham fans. The second time, he was shocked probably again. This time he knew what to expect, and this time he's probably thinking, right, I'm going to show you lot. Yeah. And he did.
He did, massively.
8.
Wow, yeah, high rating. Let's go to our captain, who I spoke to a Ghanaian Arsenal fan. He said, this man doesn't get enough credit. Our captain, Martin Odegaard, today.
Yeah, the only thing he didn't do today was score. He was brilliant.
Yeah, it's quality.
He just controlled the midfield, the little passes, turns, especially where the last player you want to be coming up against is him when like Arsenal about 3-0 up, because then he just starts directing everything. But apart from that, did you see his pressing?
Yeah, incredible.
Today and his work rate, even when we're winning like 5-0.
Yeah, it was keep going, led the press.
The captain, fantastic today, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Let's go to Leandro Trossard, who played in the midfield today.
I'm going to give him another 8 as well. Great goal, worked hard, you know what I mean, was always in the thick of things, attacking wise. Yeah, Trossard, another goal. Such an important player. We say it all the time, you know, Mudryk, 88 million, we didn't get him. We got this guy for 25. He's been fantastic. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Let's go to, I normally go the right side. Let's go to the left side. Gabriel Martinelli today for you, Robbie.
Martinelli, a bit of a more quieter one for him in general, but still a threat. Still played well. They had to keep chopping him down all the time. Yeah. I'll give him a 7.
7, okay. Yeah. The player playing in false 9 position was Kai Havertz today. You know, Turkish gave him 5 the other week.
I was interested to see what Turkish gave him this week.
What would you give Kai Havertz?
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. You know what I mean? Worked really hard. Didn't get a goal or nothing today, but worked hard. You know what I mean? Tracked back, really helped out in that midfield. He's playing that false 9 role, so he's dropping back into midfield.
Rotating as well.
To sort of help overrun it, which they did. So 7.
7.
He played all right.
Okay, let's go to Bukayo Saka, who's a man that I put a lot of scrutiny on because we expect so high of him. But I felt like things have dipped, but he always puts numbers on the board. And today, what do you give him?
I'm going to make him my Showmax player of the match. Yep. I think he was absolutely brilliant today. Should have scored a header. He had a header he should have scored. I was like, yeah, man, what's up with that?
Yeah.
But then after that, brilliant, scored, stepped up and took that penalty under pressure. Remember, he missed one there last season, put it wide, remember?
Yeah.
Right? So all that would have been on his mind, didn't care. I think I heard him saying on the TV there, what was it, 50 goals and 50 assists. That was his 50th goal today. What a player he is, man. You know what I mean? And he was a constant threat throughout that game. You know, he really overshadowed Kudus, who was there for it on the other side. I'm going to give him a 9 today. I thought he was brilliant. He's my
well deserved. It's funny. It was like Liverpool. He missed that header at Liverpool as well, but then after that had a really good game. Yeah. Today, same thing. He just started firing. So your Showmax Premier League player of the match.
Showmax Premier League player of the match is Bukayo Saka. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. So that's the 11. Now let's go into some of the subs. There was actually 5 subs. Start with Mohamed Elneny.
Elneny, he had a little shot from outside the box. It was good to see him get a little run out. It was the great thing about being so many, goals up that we could bring players like him in. So he did all right. 6.
Reece Nelson?
Just based off of the time. Same with him, 6.
6. Okay, let's go to Ethan Nwaneri.
I think him a 7. You know, I really like what he did when he come on. Confident. Young player. I know we've got the game won. But, you know, he's still come on, lots of confidence, gliding around with the ball. Really did look good.
Is he 16 in it, they said? It's
16. I think this is turning 17 in a month. You know what I mean? Brilliant. Looked completely at home. They rave about him at Arsenal. So 7.
7. Okay, I'm wrapping my brains on the last 2 subs that made an appearance. Cedric came on, of course.
Yeah, give him a 6 as well.
Quite standing. There was one more which I'm sure will pop in my mind as we can. Before we go into that, let me just quickly get to the referee for you today, Robbie. What'd you give him? He didn't really. Oh, he gave the penalty.
Gave the penalty, which was the right call. And I thought the referee, you know, he didn't have a lot to do because we were just banging goals in after goal after goal. So for the referee, 7.
Now this one, very intrigued here. Mikel Arteta. It seemed recently he's been on hot.
10. You got to give him a 10. Wow. You go away in the Premier League, tricky game. A team like, West Ham, who've beaten us twice this season. You've seen, everybody else play the day before and what they've done. You're under serious pressure and you go and blow them away 6-0 away from home. If that don't get you a 10, you're never going to get a 10.
100%. 100%. That's fair rating.
And he didn't have absolutely everybody at his disposal to pick from, and exactly he picked all the decisions he made were right today. 10 out of 10.
Was spot on. We missed from the subs Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah, he did all right when he come on. He was lively. I'll put a standard 6 as well.
Standard 6 as well. Okay, let's go to Robbie. the fans here in Africa.
In Africa, we saw the fans
Ghana.
on TV, and we could hear the fans on TV, and they were going wild and they were singing, and it must have been great for Laurie and Turkish being there. But I have to say, here in Accra, you know, what I mean, these fans were absolutely incredible. I mean, you got to watch the videos and see the scenes of the celebrations. You know, it's like nothing you've seen. The passion, the excitement. You know, these fans deserve a 10 out of 10. They've been absolutely brilliant all week long. In all the times we've been meeting them, and they were absolutely brilliant today. And they got, they got what they wanted, which was a lot of goals. And this trip to Accra, to Ghana, you know, Kumasi, all the places we've been to have been absolutely brilliant. So I'm giving the fans a straight 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and they deserve that. They deserve that. If we could give 11, they'll get 11. They've been incredible in our time here in Ghana. So I have to big them up massively. And I can't wait to, watch more football, especially off the back of the win. We'll be watching more football on the Showmatch Premier League. And if you guys want to get involved in that as well, click the link in the description for the Showmatch Premier League.
I can see why. African fans are very lucky to have that. You know what I mean? Because as I said, we've been watching it since we, watching the streams on it since we've been here. So. Really, really good thing. Click the link in the description to get yours. But I want to say a big thank you to everybody here in Ghana for making our stay here be so welcoming, so beautiful. It's a great result today, but apart from that, the culture of the country, the people of the country, everything about it is such a wonderful, wonderful place. I'd love to see Arsenal come here one day and play. I mean, it'd be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and before we go, big up you, Robbie, man.
Big up.
For everything you've done on this channel and what you've built. Coming over here was incredible. Honestly, the experience and what, like you mentioned, the African fans, Ghana fans, it's been a surreal experience that will live with me forever, and that's down to what you've built. So big up you, man. Respect.
Big up to the fans. Without the fans, there's no channel.
Exactly.
So big up to the fans.
Take care.